Hey guys, what's up? It's Stephen Dunn with Core Therapy and Pilates. I'm the founder of Pilates for PTs, and today I want to come on and say Happy New Year. It's my first time coming on, I believe, since the New Year live. I did not have time last week, which is great to not have time on the New Year's week to do things that you normally do. But anyway, let's get started with the lesson for today. I got on a phone call today with someone who is interested in is opening a cash non-contracted PT clinic, and they're asking some questions. They have a Pilates reformer, and they're going to be utilizing Pilates through the process, but they were asking some questions about pricing. So I wanted to talk about pricing. And really the first question she asked is, why do you get on the phone and do this and talk to people about this? And like, what's your story and why do you do this? And I said, well, I get on the phone and talk to people about this, one, because I have a course and I have a product that I can sell to help you with what you get through the process. But also the questions that you ask, they become my topics for blogs, my topics for conversations. So even if we talk and maybe it's not a good fit for what I'm offering and what you need, and that's fine, the questions that you ask in that process, I'm going to use that information to make what I'm teaching better, make my course better. So whether or not they sign up for the course or not, I'm getting some content that I know people want and need, and ask the questions that they're looking for. Does that make sense? So that's a part of why I spoke on the phone with her for an hour. Of course, I told her about my course and what's going on, and you know that of course that was discussed. But that wasn't the topic. It wasn't a hard sell. It was just like, hey, yeah, I can help you with that. But tell me more about what you have going on and to see if it is something I can help you with. So with that said, she asked a question about pricing, and the question was, there's two PTs in my area charging cash, both of them at $150. One's a new grad. And the other one, she just said he was different or something like that, and didn't elaborate. And then there were two Rolfers in town that were charging $130. So her response was, I don't want to charge less than the Rolfers, but I want to come in at maybe $145 since the other two PTs are charging $150. And I said, well, I don't look at pricing based on what my competition does. I look at pricing based on what I need. I reverse engineer of like, okay, when I set up my pricing at first, I figured and thought and hoped that I could see 20 people a week. That was my original goal. Now I grew way beyond that and was up to 35, 40 people a week and have been there for some consistent time. But my original goal was 20 people a week. And I knew, what do I need to charge times 20 to make a certain amount of money to be able to pay my mortgage, to be able to pay my rent, to be able to take care of the bills that I need, and equating that over the course of the whole month. So I looked at it from a standpoint of, what is that number? For me, when I did the calculations, it was about $200. So I started charging $200 immediately when I first went cash. Now, when I signed up and started learning from some business coaches and I started investing some money into that, people told me, okay, that's not a good price point. And I'll explain that a little bit. So if you're charging $200, it's like once you go above $199 and you charge $200, you might as well go ahead and charge $249, because it's that in that $50 price range. So it's like $0 to $49 is a price point, $50 to $99 is a price point, $100 to $149, and so on and so forth. So if someone's charging $150, once they mentally, a consumer goes over that barrier to $150, there's really not any difference between $150 and $199. So my question to her was, or my response to her was, don't worry about what they're charging. Worry about what you need to charge. But also think about this. If people are shopping and there's these options of cash prices, do you want to be the less? I want to be the most. I want to charge the most, because I want people to look at me and say, oh, why is he charging the most? Why is that the case? So when I first opened my business in cash, changed my business to a cash setting, my original mentor, I started charging $50 more right off the bat. Why? Because I reverse engineered it in a different way, and I just jumped all in. And I also knew that I was providing a different service with my PT and Pilates service, and I was different, and I had separated myself, and everything we were offering was different. So I just want to share that today. Your pricing, how do you come up with it? Do you just look at your competitor's website and pull a number that fits in the middle? I don't think that's the wisest thing. It might get you some people in the door, but I look at it from a standpoint of reverse engineer what you need. Reverse engineer and how much people and at what price are you going to need to see to make it work for you. And then that's the decision. And then you grow from there. Then you once your schedule's full, you bump it up. So those are kind of some tips and things I wanted to share today from my conversation that I had a little earlier. I hope everyone is off to a great 2020. Just so you know, my Pilates for PTs Season 1 course will be launching soon. And with that said, y'all take care. Have a fantastic day. And sorry I sound all funny. This is pollen season. It's cedar season here in Austin. It's the most beautiful time of the year. It's 45 in the morning. It's 75 in the afternoon. Sunny as can be. And I can't go outside because of the cedar just crushes me. It's not really that fun. All right, guys. Y'all take care. See y'all soon.